could use a little help, buddy.
Yeah, sure. Right after I settle the score with you.
Hey guys, welcome back for this unboxing video. This is a Transformers unboxing video, which is one in a series which I haven't been doing for quite some time now because I had a shitload of comics coming in. This package came in while I was recording the 17 unboxing videos of the comics, and this one had been waiting to get unboxed for quite some time, so I'm finally gonna delve into this. It's one that I've been looking forward to getting. Wasn't sure which version I should get. Made a decision on one. This is the one, and yeah, very curious how it will turn out. It's a Decepticon, as you can see by the backdrop, and it's yeah, it's sort of a subcategory within the Decepticons because it's a triple changer. And there's a few of them actually, and I have been eyeing a version of Astro Train, but I haven't decided yet which one to buy, and this one is the other one, and there are different versions of it. I've heard some good stuff about this one, so I'm very curious about it. Just take the tape off first. So this one is BLITZWING. So yeah, very cool. It's the DX9 version. Its model name is GEWALT. GEWALT, I guess, is what they meant for it to be. But yeah, they can't use the name BLITZWING, of course, but that's what it is. Of course, the rebellion joined the Empire. Commandant, Autobrat. The box does have a little dent here. What's that? Honor, Pride, Victory, join the Empire. With the Mount Rushmore of Decepticons here. All kinds of sceneries from the cartoon, I guess. So yeah, this is a robot which turns into a tank mode and a fighter jet mode. So that is a little bit difficult to transform, I'm guessing. I'm very curious if I'll be able to do it in all three modes without needing the manual. But yeah, let's open the box. See what's inside here. It's very heavy. I gotta say, it feels pretty heavy, so that's very cool. So yeah, let me just change the camera angle first. I can already tell that it's quite some wider than I actually expected. Like, one of my friends had the original G1 one, and that was a lot smaller than this. Not only in length, but also in width, I guess. Let's open this little bag first. See what's inside there. But yeah, it's been quite some time since I've been able to do an unboxing video of Transformers, and I have another one on the way. It's still in China right now, but it's on its way. So we got a little replacement face sculpt, I guess, here. Seems like it. I'm gonna leave it in the bag for now, but of course I will be unpacking it and place it on its face for the videos at the end of this. We got a nice little card. With some sticks on there. There's a poster in here as well, I guess. Seems like it's a poster, and it is. DX9. I'm actually also from this manufacturer. I'm eyeing the Menasor Stunticons set, and they also have like a really huge Omega Supreme, which I'm eyeing, which had been cheaper in the past than it is now. It's now available on AliExpress for like 500 something euros, and it had been available for 280 something with shipping costs. So I'm kind of waiting for that to return, to come around again. Okay, so we got the manual here with all kinds of steps to take from airplane mode to robot mode, and on the back side we have, what is it? I guess it's robot mode to tank mode. The other way around, of course. Tank mode to robot mode, I guess. A whole lot of steps. I'm guessing I will not be able to do this without the manual, but we'll see about that. Let me just clean this up a little bit for the stuff we're not going to be using for sure. The card and the poster. This face I won't be using. So, about this plastic casing, we got a huge sword. Is there a light in there? No, I don't think so. Okay, so we got a huge sword. All kinds of details on it. Looks pretty cool. We got a purple gun and a black gun. This one, I think this one sort of resembles the G1 version of its gun. I think, sort of. And then we have, oh, it's actually, what is it? Some kind of cutter thing. Maybe to pry open some parts or something like that. I don't know. It says DX9 on it. Seems like some kind of spudger or something. I don't know what it is. Does it say in the manual for that to be used as a gun or something? Let me just check. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about that thing, so I guess it's some kind of spudger. Or whatever you call it. Alright, so manual, gun, sword, thingy-majigger, and we got BLITZWING himself. So yeah, he is transformed into tank mode right now. So I'm guessing it would be easiest to transform him into airplane mode first, and then try and transform him into robot mode. I think that should be the way to go. He is very, very heavy, feels very solid. There are some parts a little bit loose here. What's that? Okay, so they fall around one another. But there is, of course, some kibble on the bottom. It's pretty normal for a triple changer. Can we turn this away a little bit? I'll sort that out later. So yeah, he's got some kibble, especially on the bottom, but also from the front side. I'm not sure if this is properly tucked away. Maybe you can tuck it away a little bit more even. Yeah, we got the turret thing, which can turn one way. Can turn the other way as well. Doesn't really feel like it. Oh yeah, it can. And we can extend this part a little bit. Only slightly. And I think I saw in the manual that this can be used as a gun as well. Not sure about that. I guess I'll just be taking a look at how far I can get with this thing. Okay, so there's little wheels on the bottom. He does ride it, but not very far. The turret thing, what else is there to say about the tank? It doesn't have any rubber tracks or conveyor belt type things. I'm just gonna see if I can transform it into a fighter jet. Here we go. All right, guys. So I think like the back part is sort of done. I guess kind of looks like an airplane. This final part still has to be closed up, obviously, and I guess I might only be able to do so once this part is covered up or filled in. Not sure what to do exactly. But yeah, the biggest problem I have right now is tucking the head. I think that the head needs to go inside here and then make room for the cockpit to extend all the way. Then the head will come out here, and I'm thinking these arms, I'm guessing these are the arms, will have to fold up in here as well, next to the face, and then close it all up. But yeah, I'm only guessing here. I'm not sure. So but I'm kind of looking for that. See if I can find a way to do that. So I'm gonna fold these back in and then put some pressure on here. Close that up. There we go. It does feel very sturdy. Like, I'm afraid to break certain parts, but overall I can just like move it around very easily without having to be too careful. So yeah, I don't know which steps to take now, but I will keep on trying for a little bit before I turn to the manual and see if I can suddenly find a way to actually do this. But yeah, I have no way how to separate these, because I think these two parts can be separated right here in the middle. There seems to be some friction there, but I can't find the proper way to separate them yet. And then I think that this front part will have to fold in here. I guess maybe I just have to force it through. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, I'm gonna be looking for a way to finish this off, see if I can find it, and then hopefully move on to the robot mode, which might even be a little bit more tricky than this is. Alright guys, so I've been able to separate the tracks and put them underneath the wings, and I think this is the way it's supposed to go. There was a nice little tab here in the slot, and that clicked in really tightly, so that seems to be fine. The only thing is, like, I really don't know how to put the tuck the head in between here. The head seems to be even too wide to go through that little hole there, so I'm really lost there as to what to do. I collapsed the nose again. I don't even think that was necessary, but I just wanted to see if that somehow gave me a little bit more wiggling room, but it didn't, so might as well just close it up again. So yeah, the main part is getting the head through, and I really don't know how to do that, so I'm going to be looking it up in the manual. I'm overlooking something right there. There are like 2 or 3 hinges there. 1, 2... Yeah, there's one hidden inside the nose, actually, which can move right there. And there's 2 inside this part right here. So I can move it to the inside a bit, not, well, towards the outside as well, but it doesn't give me any more room. So yeah, I'm kind of lost there. Don't know what to do. And then to tuck away the arms inside his, inside the plane cavity. No idea how to close this up, because when I put them next to one another, it's too big, so that doesn't fit properly. That doesn't fit right, look right. So yeah, it's basically the same 2 things which I was lost at before. I'm still lost at. Wait, maybe if I do it like this, maybe that works. How did I do that? No, that doesn't work. Because I think these need to go like to the insides like this. Have this little part connect to the red arrow right there somehow. But yeah, the arms take up too much room inside here. Doesn't look right. Doesn't fit. These 2 things fell off. They're not broken. They're just little pins right there. So I can just easily clip them in again from the right angle. But I figured they would drop again like many times, so I just leave them off and see how far I can get with the arms. But I didn't get very far at all, so yeah, I'm gonna look it up in the manual. Both the face, tucking away the face, and the arms, to see if the manual can give me any insights on that. Yeah, okay, so the manual didn't make any sense to me. It goes from, what was it, plane mode to robot mode, and from tank mode to robot mode, whereas I'm going from plane mode into tank mode and then to robot mode, so the steps are not the same. But what I did see is that I can probably like extend this a little bit or something. There was something here which get extended. Not sure what that was exactly, but and then turn around, but I guess it's only for the robot mode, I guess. So yeah, no idea what to do here. No idea whatsoever. But yeah, that face, like that head part of the face, it needs to get down there, and I have no idea how to do it, but I'm pretty sure that it has to like get pushed in there somehow. But how? Like, I have no idea. No idea. Let me just... Doesn't even seem to fit in there. me just look it up close. Okay, so two things. Like I had the cockpit. Let me see how that's supposed to go again. Oh yeah, I had the cockpit like I don't know, like something like this the whole time, but apparently you need to fold it like this. That looks a little bit better. And the head, you can just basically just like squeeze it in there, like yeah, so it's on that triple hinge or double hinge or whatever, and you just have to like squeeze it in there, and now it can probably go like this. Yes. Okay, so let me just squeeze the cockpit properly. Get in there. Oh, get in there. We can close this up, I guess. The head is finally down there. It's probably gonna have to click somehow. Like this. No? It should probably click somehow. Yeah, so the cockpit wasn't shifted in properly. It was sticking out on the other side, but if you got it done properly, it just clicks like that. Alright, so we got the face tucked in. Now for the arms. No idea how to do this. Don't know like what the proper way is to do this. All kinds of joints and hinges and what? These fighter jets always make me, they always mess me up. I have no idea what to do with these arms, like how to tuck them away. Such a big block. Okay, so I had to force it, put quite some force on it, like force it through and shift it, bend it a little bit out of the way for the actual pin to tuck in here, like so. So yeah, from the top, it's starting to look more and more like BLITZWING's fighter plane mode. Wait, where's the part of the tail? Where did I lose that? Oh, right here. It's right here. So yeah, because you have to put a lot of force on certain parts to make it fit, or I might just not be doing it the proper way. You do lose some parts. They don't break, they just fall off. So we just put everything back there again. But the only part that's not the proper way are these arms. Like, I don't know how to tuck them away properly. Can I get this out? I can. But yeah, they are supposed to be underneath the body of the plane, I'm pretty sure. Because we still have these two lids, which are probably going to cover up some stuff on the side. I'll be looking into it. I'm not going to bother you guys with it. I will show you guys the final version of the airplane mode at the end of this this video. I guess it sort of kind of looks like this. Looks very cool. I gotta say, it looks very cool. There are some pretty cool engineering things in here. Some parts where I think, like, couldn't that have been done a little bit easier? Overall, pretty intuitive back part. The front part not so much, like with the pushing in the head to make it go through here. I was really confused about that. I did not know that, and wasn't clear from the manual either. I looked it up, couldn't find it. Had me worried, but I managed to squeeze it down. And yeah, the arms part, I don't know what to do with there. I'll look it up. I'm thinking, like, if you look at the design of the plane, that the plane is mostly purple with some creme or whatever you call it, like sand color. Bottom parts of the, I guess they're like rockets or bombs, supposed to be. So I'm thinking that the outside, the exterior of the plane needs to be purple as well. And we got these flaps here, so yeah, that's probably going to be covering up the sand color parts, even though it does have sand color here and here. So yeah, I'm not sure. Don't know what to look for. I'll tinker with it, look it up in the manual a little bit, and see what I can find. I don't think that this part has any place on the fighter plane mode. It does go on the back of BLITZWING, yeah, on its back, of course. So I will be needing it for that. What's this? I can extend this somehow a little bit. Oh yeah, so you can use it as a gun as well. Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah. So you can use it as a gun, sort of, I guess. What's this? Is this supposed to come out all the way? It is. So, yeah, so you can use this as a gun as well. So that's pretty cool artillery gun there. But yeah, this is the airplane mode. I'm going to be taking a break. I've been on this for an hour. It took me an hour to get this far. It will probably take me quite some time to get to robot mode without the manual. I'm going to be trying it. Yeah, so this one is going to be continued. Alright guys, it's actually right now 2 days after I left this this huge jet plane fighter beast in the way it is right now. I was really busy on Facebook trying to get my comic sale done before the deadline, which didn't work. Ran into a lot of problems, and yeah, that just didn't give me any time to continue this transformation. What I did do was look up how to fold away the arms inside the figure, which is, I think, the only part which I still need to do for the transformation from tank into fighter plane. I've not been playing around with it, but I have been looking at it, and it's really huge. Like, it's a pretty big plane. I think it might be bigger than the Seekers, which I already have. But yeah, it's huge and it's very sturdy. So there are two parts which fell off, these two parts. And I think I watched a video on how to do the arms, tuck them away. I think I can do it now. We'll find out soon enough. But I think these ledges were here, and they have to close up a little bit of the arms on the bottom to hide some of the kibble. But yeah, we still have the little faceplate thing and the gun and the sword for in robot mode, and this thing, like the cannon of the turret of the tank, which goes on the back of BLITZWING in robot mode. I don't really think it belongs anywhere on the fighter plane mode, but not sure about that. Anyhow, I'm gonna try and transform this one, finish it off the plane mode, and then switch into transforming it, or trying to transform it without the manual into robot mode. Oh yeah, and Happy New Year to all of you, by the way. This is it's actually like January 1st now. So yeah, how am I supposed to do this? I'm not sure. Because I think I have to flip the arms out again. It seemed pretty simple when I was looking it up, but I kind of forgot already. Let me just put these away. I'm going to try and untransform it at just a few tiny steps, because that might give me a little bit more of a wiggling room. I think I have to like unpack these for that. There we go. And this one as well. Does it give me any more room here? Okay, so now I'm thinking that these things actually have to be folded up and be tucked underneath the arms, because they don't seem to be fitting around the arms when they're folded up inside. So I'm gonna check that out, see if that works. Alright, so I guess this is it. I think I've seen that this has to be flipped around, the other way around, from tank mode into plane mode, I think. Can't seem to get it. It's very tight. It's very tight. So yeah, I think I finally got it after like 2 days with some break time in between. But I've looked up the how to tuck the arms away inside on. Wait, I can still hide this a little bit, I think. Yeah. On a different channel, because I couldn't figure it out. I googled it and then came across on a different channel, which showed me how to actually put them inside, fold them inside. This is the kibble on the back of, or on the bottom of the airplane mode. Everything, like, there's pegs where they need to be, so it's very, very sturdy. It's pretty heavy as well. I really like it, like the design, the materials used. It's very nice, and I've also seen on the on that video that there are actually decal stickers available. I'm not sure if they are still being made right now, because this model is a little bit old, a couple of years old. But those decal stickers, they make it look more like the original G1 toy, which look pretty cool, I gotta say. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, very nice design, very cool. Very sturdy. What can I say? It's a very cool. I'm liking this manufacturer as far as for now. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be changing it. Try to change it into robot mode, which might be quite a hassle as well. So yeah, let's go. I've seen some parts, of course, like the head is right here, the arms are here, This is like his skirt part, and I'm guessing this would be his feet, so his legs are gonna have to be tucked inside here. I don't remember how that was done exactly, but I think I can lift this up. Yeah, so these are his legs. Yeah, I'm not sure how to get through all of it. Okay, so it took me quite some time to separate the legs, like they were stuck together with this big pin right here. Couldn't figure out how to separate them. I apparently just had to pull them apart. And now I have to construct one of the legs by folding it up, I guess. I'm gonna look at it for a little bit longer. If I can't figure it out, I'm gonna have to revert to the manual. But yeah, I'll see how far I can get with this now that I've come a little bit further. All right, guys, I think I got it. What a cool fucking robot this is. I mean, it's very intricate with the transformation, but still very cool. I mean, I was able to do it without the manual, so that kind of says a lot. I think I got it. Not so sure about the wings, how I folded them up around his leg, but that's just a minor thing. His hands are really big, like they are huge. Pretty cool. The joints in it are very sturdy. I'll dive in deeper into the articulation in a minute, but it's very cool. It's very cool. So there's a little bit of gapiness right here with the extended shoulder parts, but that's just for movability, so he can move around more than he would be if these were connected to one another. I'm not entirely sure about the wings. They might have to be collapsed a little bit more. The backside is a bit, yeah, it looks a little bit unfinished. I'm not sure about these parts. What I'm supposed to do with them, maybe I need to fold these up actually. I might have to fold these up. Could be, I don't know. Just doing something here. So yeah, maybe it's supposed to be like this. It could be. I don't know. So yeah, it looks very cool. I mean, this is a very awesome BLITZWING. The face sculpt he came with looks like this. Tough guy attitude look. Very cool. On the pictures, I didn't really like the yellowness of the of his helmet part, but it actually looks kind of cool. It fits. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. As for articulation, guys, the head doesn't move around a lot to the side or to the front or to the back. Not so much. It could have been a little bit better with a little bit more clearance, I think. But he can do the full 360. Look up slightly, not even a whole lot. Look down a little bit. You can look sideways, or at least, yeah, just a minor bit, a little bit. Might be able to extend it a little bit more actually. Doesn't really change anything for looking up. Because of the wings, his arms don't have the full rotation, but if they had, they are on a ratchet joint, so you can move them all the way around. Yeah, you can move the 360 all the way around. You can extend them to the side. I had some trouble with the finishing up the chest part. You actually have to like flatten this one out all the way, and then you have more room for the shoulder to move around, because it was bumping into the chest the whole time. I couldn't close up the chest properly. Now I can. So there's that. If you ever run into problems with transforming it, flatten this part all the way out, and then you should be able to close it. Double jointed elbow, very nice. Gives you a lot of options for maneuver, for posability and whatnot. Very cool. As for the hands, the wrist is on a joint, the thumb is on a joint, and you can actually bend the thumb as well. The index finger is separate from the 3 other fingers. The other fingers do have 2 joints, so you can make a fist, you can make a stretched out fingers, and with the index finger it's the same 2 joints, but it's separate. So yeah, it's very cool. I'm content with that. Even though I do like a little bit of a spread between the fingers if that's possible, but with this configuration of 3 fingers together, that will never really be possible. But even though that gives you more options for posing, it also gives you yeah, weaker joints, and this is very tight, so I'm fine with this. As for torso rotation, not the full 360, but what is it? Let me see. 45 degrees something. You can turn his torso around. No ab crunch, no back crunch. That's a little bit too bad, but there are so many moving parts in this figure. I guess they couldn't fit that one in as well. You can move the skirt parts up a little bit to give him more flexibility for his legs. Not a full 90 degrees forward, and only a little bit to the back, because it's hindered by this part. Extending it, not a full 90 degrees either, so the legs are not that poseable as you might have wanted, but I guess they had to yeah, make some decisions in engineering right there. He's got a thigh rotation at the hip, double jointed knee, very nice. Oh, let me just fix the foot in again. So yeah, that makes up quite some actually. Then we have the ankle, which is put together with a tab right here, and then you can move this foot part around, and it's got a heel spur. So that gives you a lot of stability possibilities, like you can pose him in quite some wide stances. Just too bad that his head won't move around with it, and he doesn't have a torso and ab crunch. It's just too bad. That would have like really finished this piece up. I mean, it looks amazing. It looks really cool. Very cool Blitzwing. Let me just no, actually I'm gonna do that later in the final videos and photos at the end of this unboxing transformation video. I will apply his 2 weapons on him to see how that looks, and the extra face plate which we got with him. So that's Blitzwing for you guys. He's very cool. I would definitely recommend it. This one was, I think, somewhere around 100 bucks. It's the DX9 GEWALT is what it's called, and yeah, it's their take on Blitzwing. Very cool, sturdy material. Looks very cool. Very yeah, it's very nice. Transform. There are 2 parts which kept on falling off, or actually 4 parts. These 2 things, they keep on falling off from the wings, but it's nothing bad. You can just I don't even know why you can take them off, why you can separate it. You might even want to consider gluing it on to the wings. It didn't bug me, they just drop off, that's it. And these parts, like these closing up the chest panel, the panel slip which close up the chest, actually, they kept on falling off because I had no idea what I was doing. And the things I'm not so sure about are these nose parts, like whether to tuck them to the back or have them stick out in the front a little bit, because this one has a peg on it, this one, to close up to the other part, so that always sticks out a little bit, so you can't really put it tight to his chest. So that's why I flip it to the back a little bit to have it be more compact, I guess. So that's it for GEWALT, DX9's GEWALT Blitzwing. Very cool bot. Highly recommend it. All modes are cool, transformation is cool to do, and that's it for this robot. Later.